How's it going, guys? And welcome back to another season of Scruffy Spooktober specials. This season, I have an extra special surprise for you. I'm going to be counting down the top 10 most evil players I've ever ran into in Mortal Kombat 11 Online. Now, these are evil players that I've matched up against multiple times. Their playstyle is toxic, or them themselves are toxic, and they're always messaging me when they lose, they're rage quitting, or they're hopping on the mic to trash talk at the end of the game. So, I'm going to try and post one of these videos every Saturday. We're going to count them down two players a week. And now this one's a little bit late, so you're going to be getting a double feature where I'm counting down the bottom 4 most evil players ever faced online. Without any further ado, let's get into it. Starting our countdown at number 10 is Wolf Ghost 11. Now, this is a player that I frequently matched up against when I was in my early ages of Combat League, and I really haven't matched up against them since. Now, this is a person who would spend the entire game running away with Scorpion, and if they weren't running away, they were grabbing or YOLO teleporting. This is just a very annoying type of play style. Now, that alone doesn't make them evil, but what does is that they would message me after the game. I think they ended up winning one game, and they messaged me after, saying ha ha ha, and just laughing the entire time. Every other game after that first one, I ended up just destroying them. And at one point, I had them hop on the mic after the first game, and they started saying this.
Eres una mierda, cabrón. Hasta tirando los rayos eres una mierda. Juegas como una porquería. Cambia muñeco. Son de trash, man. You fucking trash.
Now, I don't speak whatever language they were speaking, so I had no idea what they were saying, but I did hear them catch "you're fucking trash" at the end in English, and at the end of the set, they gave me a quitality, because when I all but secured the victory, they knew their fate, and they knew it was kinder to just quit than deal with whatever Scruffy was going to dish out on them. And now this was the last time I ever faced up against this person, and I've not seen them in over a year, so this is why they land at the number 10 spot in Scruffy's most evil players he's ever faced. Next up at number 9 is Love Marvel. This may be a name that a lot of you recognize. This was a pretty recent video within the last year that I posted my set against this person, but multiple other famous YouTubers or popular YouTubers have posted sets against Love Marvel, so if you guys follow the other Mortal Kombat 11 YouTubers, you might have seen their matches against this person. I've only faced this person once, and it was a very decisive victory on my end, but they make number 9 on this list because of their history with other Mortal Kombat 11 YouTubers. Now, this person, when I faced them, played Jade, and they played Jade like every other Jade, like a complete scrub. And even those good Jades, they played Jade like a scrub, and you can't defend against that. What I say is straight facts here. They hopped on the mic during our set to call me a spammer, to say I was trash, and that... yeah, basically I'm spamming with Raiden, and that's why I'm winning the set. And then they messaged me at the end of, or actually at the end of the first game in the set, saying, go spam the story mode. After that, I of course beat them, gave them a nice little teabag, but you could tell they quit before they could see me give out the holiest of teabags. So there we go at our number 9 most evil character in Mortal Kombat 11 Online. Taking the number 8 slot is God Conan. Now, this is a throwback from the early years of Mortal Kombat 11 and my YouTube channel. This was my logo and my intro when I faced this guy last. To give you an even better idea of how long it's been since I played this guy, I was living in Australia and he was living in the Oceania region. This guy I've matched up against multiple times in Combat League, and in our very first matchup, he was playing Cetrion, and I was playing Noob, and he played like a typical early Mortal Kombat Cetrion, just running away, spamming projectiles, grabbing whenever you got close, or teleporting away to the other side of the screen and just repeating. But because I am superior and know how to beat players that play like that, I ended up beating him with Noob Saibot and gave him the holiest, the greatest, the grandest of teabags you have ever seen given to a Cetrion in the early years of Mortal Kombat 11. That was the first matchup. Then we matched up again. They switched to Liu Kang and did basically the same thing. However, they were able to take this set away from me, and I was playing Brock at the time. At the end of that game, they teabagged me, which, you know, is kind of expected. If you teabag somebody and you win, you expect to get teabagged when you lose. You just don't expect to lose. And they messaged me afterwards saying, "That's what you get for teabagging me, I hope you learned your lesson." And then they blocked me, so I couldn't respond to any messages. And I can't even pull up the messages to show you guys because they blocked me. Going forth from this, we matched up a few more times, and I did get 2 of our sets recorded. One was another Cetrion versus Noob matchup, where I, again, beat them with some clever gameplay on my point by doing a random teleport when I saw they were about to jump in the air, and then another one where it was their Frost against my Raiden, and again, some situation, they're just spending the entire game running away, throwing projectiles, and doing nonsense whenever I get close. Of course, I beat them both times, teabagged them, but before they could get the teabags in or see the teabags, they were out of there. And now this was the guy where if I was still living in Oceania, you guys would probably be seeing a lot more on the more on the channel. And it kind of makes me sad that I don't face this person anymore because it was fun beating toxic players like that. And that is the number 8 slot on the most evil players I have ever faced. Finishing off this week's video at number 7 is Venom 915. Now this is a person I have played quite recently and actually quite a few times in Combat League and King of the Hill. Now this is a person who, despite the game being out for over 3 years, has yet to learn how to actually play this game. Again, they're a scorpion that just yellow teleports, has no idea how to do combos, so if they get you in the air with a juggle, they'll just let it fall and try and grab you once you land. They also don't know how to tech storm cells, so whenever I play Raiden, it's usually a pretty easy win for me. Now what makes this person so evil, other than their scrubby scorpion gameplay, is that anytime they lose, they hop on the mic to start trash talking. Now me, of course, I'm gonna dish out the bags to them if they're gonna play like a scrub. Like I always say, play like a scrub, get treated like a scrub. And they always hop on the mic to trash talk, and it usually gets pretty bad. They have beaten me once or twice in Combat League, and once in King of the Hill. After that King of the Hill victory, which was last year sometime, or actually probably in like April of this year, they hopped on the mic and just went off with trash talking, and they ran away from the lobby because they knew I was coming up, and they didn't want to face me again, because they knew their fate. They then joined a couple other King of the Hills that I played, and funny enough, the last King of the Hill, I of course gave them their bags, and they gave me 10 respect. I didn't do anything, they just gave me 10 respect. So this is the one case where I finally was able to detoxify one of my nemesises, and you guys saw that in the video. And here I'll play some of the sound clips for you of him going off on the mic, and that is all we have for this week, and I will see you guys next week for the next 2 most evil players that Scruffy has ever faced in Mortal Kombat 11 Online. Thanks for stopping in, and I'll see you next time.